Well, what's up, everybody? Yeah, we back again. About to do this shit again, man. Do some shit y'all don't know about. We back at this shit, man. Life of an underdog. You know what I'm saying? On Bjoe. You know what I'm saying? Take y'all through this life of a real underdog in the Houston streets, man. We started out telling you about myself, man. I'm gonna continue to tell you about me before I take you to anybody else. Let you know how to real get out, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna do this one kind of getting in trouble, man, when trouble starts, man. You know what I'm saying? When I start getting in trouble, man, we're gonna take this back to like 97, 96. When shit really started turning over for me, man. I think like 1997 is when shit really started flipping and flopping, man, for me, man. Shit started going sideways. People started dying on me, man. Just, life started changing for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Say 1997, New Year's Day. I lost one of my cousins, man. First victim of 1997. He got dumped off the top of a car. Shit. He seen one of his bros riding with another nigga and shit, try to stop her. That's how shit go, man. But end of the day, man, she hit the freeway with my cousin, man, and just he flipped out the hood and she ran over his motherfucking head, man. Shit was kind of crazy at the beginning of the year for me and my family, man. You know, Same day, 1997, man. That's the craziest day. Everything happened, man, for my family. But, shit's been going down sour. I started getting in trouble more often. And that's the year I went to boot camp, 97. I say, did, what, 140, 160 days in that motherfucker. Harris County boot camp. Down there on Tascasita. You had to go do some shit, man. But to catch that case, that's when Metro Police first started hitting the scene in Houston. We were hustling. I was hustling at corner. We were hustling on corner back then. I hustled on Gasman Drive, 5500 block. So bus stops was like when they put the hubs up, the sit-in spots. That was like the spot to sit in, chill, hit your licks at nighttime. Hey, they ain't worried about us. They don't know nothing about no drugs. They new to the game. Well, I thought. But at the same time, you still had jump out boys, Tuesdays and Thursdays, which they still, So one night I'm sitting out there. I had been sitting out there like every day. So one night, me and my partners, we standing in front of Pax, which was the store we hung in front of on Gasman, Pax food store. So one night it's me, me and my partner Terry Dunn, my little partner OT, and a couple other people that was outside. They ain't had no affiliation, but they was at the store. So one night we just standing in front of the fucking store. I'm looking down the end of the wall like, hey man, who is this guy right here, man? Who is this? As I'm talking to him, looking at him, he looking at me. So I'm steady asking him about him. He starting to walk off. He started to walk off like nigga ain't talking about me. He know I noticed him. You know what I'm saying? So as he got toward the end of the driveway, here comes a fucking white van flying up in the driveway in front of the corner store. 2-3 laws come behind him. Black dude jump out. First person I see, he see me. He first person he run to with me, hit me dead in my mouth. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Just pow, bust my lip. Rocks fly everywhere. I had him, back then we was selling rocks, so we had to get him going. So we had, a mouth full of rocks, shit. Hey man, that's how we got it. So rocks flew every motherfucking way. So they jump out, video cameras, people with all type of shit, man. So they got us all on the ground in front of the store with our hoodies on. It's cold outside. It's like December, October, November, December time. So it's cold outside. Well, we had on jackets and beanies. So the motherfuckers pulled everybody beanie down and just told me, hey man, you get up. This you the main one we want anyway. So the guy put me in the back seat of the car basically. Well, they got everybody else down. They letting everybody else go by now. They letting everybody off the ground. They letting them off the ground. So, guy showing me a video in the car. The lawman, he got the whole video. Now, man, y'all told you I sit at the metro bus stop every night. Every night hitting my licks. So, guy had a video of me every day of that week hitting licks at that bus stop, metro law. They couldn't catch me with no, selling to no undercovers or things like that. They just caught me with a possession case. No natural possession case. So, bam, they whammed me for that. First crack case. Motherfucker whammed me. That was Metro Laws, Metro PD. I was Metro PD's first crack case in the city of Houston. Yep. But that's when I went to boot camp for, I signed probation and shit like that. I went to boot camp. They gave you probation once you go to boot camp. That's how I was part of probation at the time. So, did my 140 days, and that shit is, it's a mindful thing, and it's a learning experience at the same fucking time, man. I went there, I went to boot camp for the 100 and something days, came home, going to my probation officer, man, I never pitched clean, I always was dirty, I never stopped smoking. I never stopped motherfucking smoking, and to this day, I still motherfucking smoke. So, hey, you put me on papers, I'm gonna keep smoking. You might well lock me up for smoking, whatever you wanna do. But 97 was a motherfucker, man. I lost my little partner E out the hood, man. Took some crazy street shit, man. He had just got out of boot camp his damn self. And my partner was riding together one day and some shit happened, man. And I so happened, man, the story was so crazy, well, cause me and my mom was actually at my sister's house. My sister stayed in Randy Meadows on West Airport, Ball White, at the time. So this was like October or something like that, right before after our birthdays. He had the same birthday month too. So man, it's crazy because me and my mom actually rode by the scene. But at the time, I was kind of on medication and drugs at the time, hey man, syrup and pills and shit like that at the time. So I seen parts of it, but I didn't see the whole scene and what was going on and get to understand what was happening. I just seen a lot of police, ambulance as we going by. Not knowing that they were one of my partners, one of my close homies from the hood. They got killed right there. So kind of fucked with me a little bit, it fucked with me a lot that time. I had just lost one of my other close partners from middle school, from hood, man. He had just got killed while he was in high school. I still was in like the 8th grade thing. My homeboy D Bird, man. I lost him to some crazy, some shenanigans shit, we talk about it in the hood, but it just, I lost a lot of close partners, man, coming up as a youngster, man. Before the age of 20, I think I lost like 4 or 5 partners, man, that were close to me. I lost another partner, McKeedrick, man. That was one of my close buddies, man. That was one of my partners we come up with from childhood friend, for real, from like the dead end Texas. We come up the streets together to the Southwest. We going to middle school. Some shit shook off, man, and I hate that ever happened to my boy, man. Yeah, some niggas, well, he basically was at his people's house and some shit was fugazi at the time, and shit was kind of crazy and wild. And, he answered the door. When he answered the door, they shot him twice in the face. Yep, shot him twice in the face. They put my homegirl in there, which is, his aunties and cousins and nieces and shit. They said I live in the bathtub, man. They sat them in the bathtub in the bathroom, man, closed the door on them, and they didn't know if they were gonna die or not, man. Them people I already known since we were kids, man, like literally. And then that shit was like fucked up. Then I had lost another close partner of mine back in before '98. This is why we still teenagers. My partner Casey, man. I lost a lot of shit, man. A lot of homeboys that were close to me, man. I'm trying to tell you. You know, he lost his life doing some shit that he was doing to get money. Got electrocuted, shit like that, man. Yeah, shit going on around there, man. It's like 96, 97, 98. It's like, hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's when I think while I was on probation, when I got out of boot camp, I started running into one of my old school partners, man, which I forgot that I left him out for my team earlier. My partner Lakeisha, man. That's one of my good buddies, man, too, also. That's one of my bros, man. I think I bumped into Lakeisha again. 90s. I never not seen him, but we ran back into each other on the coast. We got real back close. 96, 97. Like around time. Screw was the hardest thing. Screw was the best thing going. He had already done like 2 or 3, 4 screw tapes already with the June 27. So, that's one of my good partners, man. I think that's the year I was gonna run from the probation too. That I made the screw tape, that 4th of July screw tape. B. Kesey and R.I.P. my little partner Pop, man, big homie, man. Pop from Yellowstone, man. Mr. Sweets. Mr. Sweets, man, Mac 1. You know what I'm saying? We all was in that motherfucker, did our thing, man. Big Jut. Free Big Jut, man, shit going on right now, but it's a lot going on in these city streets, man. If you live in these streets, there's a lot going on. To this shit, it's a lot to this shit that you people don't understand and don't never understand if you never been in it